Oh, Jan, nice shot.
No, JR, nice shot.
No. Hey, guess what I've got? This is the old vintage milkshaking machine, chocolate shakes.
Make me a shake, man. That's so good.
Room down here. This is the best fun room I've ever been in.
Really is. And by the way, does anybody have a coin?
Coin.
Yeah, coin.
I got a debit card. Does that thing take debit?
Yeah.
Nobody has coins, Lon.
Take debit?
Yeah, we'll try it.
Shows you how old
It doesn't. It don't matter.
That I like.
Oh, he really ate it. He really ate the gumball.
Swallow that. It was candy.
Okay, let's bypass Lonnie for 1 second because we are here to talk to you about our extravaganza. Granite Ridge Builders has put together a groups of home, and we are going to be focusing in and featuring lower levels, bonus rooms, and also cleaning up things as we're going along.
The game rooms are what you're going to see on this extravaganza. This one especially is one of the most beautiful ones you're going to see down here. A great sports bar. What else do we have here?
I love the sports bar. We have fun bars, we have wet bars, we have everything in this tour.
Yeah, and you got to come out and check out this lower level. I mean, it has everything. There's no reason you have to go to the rest of the house. You know, it's got a craft room, it's got a workout room, it's got a theater room, and it's just all this natural light from this walkout, which opens up to another 1,000 square feet of entertainment area. Man, it's got it all.
I'm telling you right now, though, this basement might be really cool, but the basement I'm mostly excited about is in Grayson Heights because it's actually not in the lower level. It is upstairs, called a Texas basement, and it has, like you were saying, so much natural light with huge doors. We're gonna have 5 TVs, so this is the ultimate media center space, and it is something very unique and super exciting to see on this tour.
And Kayla, we have a new location for Grayson Heights. Everybody's going to want to come out. It's right off of Tonko Road, County Line Road. It is going to be the subdivision of the century. So that's coming out for this weekend also.
Hey, JR, I know why you're struggling with your golf game. I got you covered. I got the rangefinder.
Well, look, I've seen you play. I knew you'd always be a better caddy than a player.
2.5 yards.
2.5 yards?
Yep,
I think we can
yep.
get there. I think we can get there.
All right, let's see you sink it.
All right, let's try to make one.
Did I hear there was a new rule on those rangefinders?
Yeah. They're allowing these on the PGA Tour now? That's what I heard.
That's cheating.
No.
Now, remember the old times you had to take the book out and make the... That's not even cheating. Okay, here's what I would say. Everybody, no, not everybody, they say that JR knows a lot about golf. He loves it, it's his sport, but let's test him. Give him a question and see if he can answer what it is.
I got one for him.
Okay.
Where was the first golf course?
Oh, Tony, the first golf course, if I got to guess, I'm going old school. We're going Scotland. We're going St. Andrews.
Oh, yeah, he's...
Wow.
Okay, wait a minute. I got one. What does the word ostrich have to do with golf?
Well, it's a big bird, so I got to guess it's probably better than an eagle. It's got to be like 4 under par on one hole.
What?
So that's a hole in one par 5?
Birdie is how many?
Birdie's a 1 under on a par. On a
Eagle?
hole. So that's 2 under.
And...
We got an albatross. That's 3 under.
I was wondering if you knew what that one was, so that's that.
And then we got an ostrich at 4. Does anybody know? There's even a bigger one than that.
What about a turkey?
Turkey, that's 3 birdies in a row. I don't get that very often. that's outside of my wheelhouse. I'm a turkey, I don't get turkeys.
I didn't know, yeah.
And then the last one I think is a condor. That's like 5 under par. You can't even get that in today's world. That's a hole in one on a par 6.
Not even that putt-putt.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
That's incredible.
The best part for me about this house is the fact that we've got golf set up. We are at the old Cedar Creek Golf Course here in Tullymore. Sad to my heart that we've converted it, but they did some amazing things with this community. The topography is amazing. They took advantage of the old ponds. So every time I'm out here, I do get to reminisce. These 2 homes that we have in Tullymore cannot be missed. We've talked about the lower level here. You have to come out and see these houses this weekend. Call us to schedule an appointment. You will not be disappointed. And if you bring your clubs, I'm here too. We might do a little putting contest when you get out
And
there.
he does mean that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Now let me jump in here, though, man. Can I have a chance at this? I mean, I think
Wait, I'm getting
I've got a pretty good golf game.
I mean, I've seen your golf game.
Right,
First of all, we got
right.
the wrong club, but I don't feel comfortable
Maybe
using
the
my
back
A few
up.
steps back.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. A magician always brings his own.
Wow, that's impressive.
There we go. So,
All right,
okay.
have at it. Let's see how you do.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Now, what do we do?
Cover up. Everybody cover up.
Cover up.
He knows this is putt,
Swing.
right? Like,
Oh, that's...
Okay, well, that's not where I wanted it to go. But,
Hopefully we can fix that before the weekend.
Welcome to Between the Studs. We are Granite Ridge Builders, custom builders serving northern Indiana, northwest Ohio, and also parts of southern Michigan. We have been building custom homes for almost 2 decades, and we're really passionate about what we do. So join us today as we explore the processes, the trends, and also tips that characterize today's new home. Thanks for watching.
Hey, welcome back. We're so glad you've joined us today as we talk today about this extravaganza that's coming up that's going to be second to none. We're going to highlight some incredible places and spaces and rooms in these new homes. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It will.
We're out here in Tullymore Run right now, one of our newest locations. We have two beautiful homes out here. This is located in Leo. We're off of Garmin Road on the east side of Amstutz Road. We have a lot to talk about just in this house today.
Tell you what we should do for our audience. Let's talk to them about why should they come out and what do you think they can expect in the best season to buy a home ever with 3% interest rates. So what can they expect to see in this grand tour of ours?
A simple way to define it is just going to be more spaces. Well, over the past year, we've seen that everyone is doing, spending a lot more time in our homes, and spaces are now a very important part. So my favorite space that I've been focusing on is the outdoor living. I'm dying to get a pergola on my house, but we want those kind of spaces that we can step outside, enjoy the weather. Even when it's a little bit cooler outside like today, that outdoor space can still come in handy.
And this one even has a fireplace that they can sit around.
Warm up.
While somebody else is looking through the house, they can sit out on the deck and look this beautiful lake over.
Yeah.
Well, there's a big talking point to see on this tour, and that's the homework station. I know a lot of you can identify right now, whether it be virtual learning, flex days, e-learning. We have some great homework spaces where you can sit there and have your kids work all day or just in the evenings. We can't wait to highlight this.
And a lot of people are working from home.
That's
So
true.
that office
That's
is now
true.
becoming very important. People are turning their dining rooms in. We've got some great examples of that.
Now, I love all the latest trends, and we've seen for a while now that lockers are a big trend and just extra storage, but they're changing, and we have so many different ones to view. And this house particular has probably got to be my favorite locker setup that we've done in a while. It's very unique, and I can't wait to go show you.
I think one of my favorite parts is technology. We are in a time of the world where technology changes so fast, and we're able to incorporate that into these brand new homes. We've got some amazing things going on at 6 Tullymore with Alexa that can control not just the temperature in the house, but she can pour water for you. We're going to cover that in a later segment, I
I
think.
think she can even almost cook. I know she can turn on the microwave and the stove.
Right.
It's better than Izzy cooks.
It's true.
It's debatable.
Now, JR, you talked about tech. We are working on finishing up another model that's going to be located in Grayson Heights off of Tonka Road. And we have a room in there that's going to have 5 TVs. Now, we're calling it a basement, but it's a basement with a view because it's actually on the 2nd floor, and it's got a 16-foot wall glass that opens up to a deck that then leads to a massive veranda. And so you talk about a house that's going to be set up for entertainment. You could sit there and watch the Olympics come up. You can watch 5 sports at the same time and look out your window and just see a gorgeous view. And it's got massive amounts of space to have lots of friends over too.
You don't even have to leave that room because you have the bathroom, you have a wet bar, and the outdoor living. I mean, you don't ever have to leave.
Now, the nice thing is we're talking about a lot of great houses in Grayson and also Tullymore, but we have over 600 lots all over Northeast Indiana. So wherever you're looking to be, we know and we have the lots available for you to customize your house exactly the way you want to have it done.
And people should come out to see the gyms. We've got one in this house that is absolutely special. The floor is special. We're going to get bottled water, which is pretty special. But it's a big thing for exercise. A lot of people are wanting to know where to exercise, inside and outside. So there is a lot of reasons to come and see us this weekend.
Yeah, very exciting tour. Come on out. And by the way, Tony, I love this floor. I'm not sure what it is, but I really love this stuff.
Carpeting?
I don't know.
I mean, I thought it was
Tony, can we talk about that window?
Better than going to the gym. Let's go do that.
You broke it. You got to pay for it.
What is this stuff? Is this?
Granite Ridge Builders invites you to come out to our spring new home tour extravaganza this Saturday and Sunday from 1 to 5. We want to see you here in these homes to show you all the latest trends, and not just virtually, but here. We would love to see and talk to you.
We have model homes along with homes that are available for sale. We have a lot of inspiration when it comes to design and furnishings. For more information with directions, visit graniteridgebuilders.com. You can download your book today.
In this home that we're here right now for the extravaganza in Tullymore, we have an office, we have craft rooms, we have a little bit of everything. So I'm kind of curious, why would we even use a tech nook in this home?
Well, a tech nook to me is all about location. So, we get a lot of homeschool, a lot of e-learning, like we've mentioned. A space like this can really come in handy for a family because of its location to the kitchen and dining room areas. So oftentimes when students are doing work, they need to be under a little bit of supervision to help keep them on track. And this is one of those things that really does give you that vision right from the kitchen, quickly be able to jump over and help out.
The Tech Nook has so many different usages, though, for home bills. And when you come home from work, I know at my house, the mail automatically goes on the island or the keys or the wallet or whatever. Now we have the Tech Nook, little office space here. It kind of has its own little spot.
It is, and it's very nicely done here. Again, we've got the combination of a wood top with your cabinetry here. Again, we've got plenty of outlet spaces, which are always important for a
And
cabinet.
shiplap.
And shiplap,
And open
too.
shelves. And the nice thing about the Extravaganza this weekend, we have many homes that you can come and get many different ideas for how you can customize your own Tech Nook.
All right, Lonnie, I got this set up. This might be older than you. Do you know what this is?
I actually do. That's an old shipping trunk. Before people had their own suitcase and it had wheels on it, they would put all their things in one of these trunks and ship it on its way.
They had to lug these around?
They did. Now we've turned it into a desk. What a unique piece of furniture.
Right. Now let's talk about the room we're sitting in here, Lonnie. So we're starting to label these as kind of specialty rooms.
Right.
Now, in today's age, with everything kind of being virtual, these specialty rooms are starting to come back because literally you can do everything from home, whether professionally or a hobby.
They're very important to the kids. They're very important to the parents, whomever really enjoy these rooms. Sometimes we call them flex rooms.
Now, this one we have set up as more of a library. Now, we don't need as much room for bookshelves, but we have the desk here, which can still be collapsed. Then it could be used as a more formal sitting room away from maybe the heart of the house, the kitchen, where sometimes it can get noisy. People can escape here, have a conversation.
Right. Sometimes we put doors on them, like glass doors that you can see through, or be able to close it off so it can be a quiet place.
Right.
It could be a music room. It could be a playroom, a craft room. It can be used for all kinds of things.
Right. It's really up to what you, as a homeowner, would need this room to be able to do whatever it is you want to do, again, professionally or personally. And these rooms are starting to see a resurgence come back where people used to feel like, the den, nobody used to go in there. Now it's a space where people can't live without.
Right, and there's a few people that are going to use it as a dining room. Dining rooms are back as well.
Yep. So the moral of the story is people got to come out and check out this house, and not to mention the house. We have some really unique furniture out here that you won't believe unless you see.
I want to see it myself.
Elizabeth, I love this locker setup. It has to be one of my absolute favorites that we've done.
I agree, and we have a lot of these in our different homes. The one behind us is a little bit more unique. We're in a wider area in this family foyer, and it has some shelving here for baskets.
Which I love the shelving. We've divided the areas. We still have open cubbies below for shoes and things like that. But the favorite feature here is we did some shiplap, and it's a little bit different than the typical white shiplap that you might have seen. We mixed 3 colors together just for a little pop. I mean, who doesn't want to have a little bit of fun in a boring area like the family entry when you're coming in from the garage? And the other cool thing that we did when you walk in is we have a really neat chalkboard wall that is great for the family. Kids can write notes. You can write notes to the kids. You can put your grocery list on there. Whatever you like to do, you can snap a picture of it on your way out so you remember things. So that is some great features that's a part of this house.
And it's right off the garage. So when you walk in, they can drop everything here. It's not scattered in your kitchen and your great room. It's right here and next to the laundry room.
Now don't forget when you're doing these areas to have great lighting. And so that's what we did here as well. We have some recessed can as well as some farmhouse lights to really tie it all in together. We are the absolute experts when it comes to doing locker systems, built-ins, and any sort of family foyer entry. So please come on in and talk to Granite Ridge. Come see all of these houses because we have something for you that you won't want to miss.
Tony, when people think new construction, the first thing on their mind is typically going to be floor plans. But that's not what you and I are trying to think about.
No, we're trying to think about the land. We're trying to look at what the view is going to be. We're trying to figure out how to optimize your land for what your usages are for your house. And with over 600 lots that we have available, with pond views, with wood views, any type of walkout basement you're looking for, or no basement, we are trained and we are taught how to optimize everything you're looking for in your house from the outside in.
when we do, and with that lot in mind, we can truly design it the way that should be. Things like this can happen. We've got the deck here, and we know we have such a beautiful view. We wanted to make sure we do the wire railings here to make sure you can see right through. You could do a glass railing of something of that nature. Lots of things we can do to optimize what happens for your home, knowing the right locations.
It's all about knowing someone who knows what they're doing. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you get the best view that you could possibly handle with your land and your house. All you need to do is come out here to the Extravaganza this weekend and talk to any of us about how to do this for your new custom home.
The first thing when you walk into this home and that invites you in has got to be all the wonderful trimscaping.
What I love about this home is we have a mixture. So we have painted trim work as well as stained.
And when you walk in, the stained trim work is greeted to you by 5-foot tall wainscoting that has a wonderful pattern to it. And the doors in this home are so unique. They have the X pattern on the main level, but then we did something different upstairs. And that's the great thing about trimscaping is you can mix whatever you'd like to do during different parts of your room.
And then when it comes to trim, I love all of the different head casings in here. So you'll see we have a lot of extra trim over our doorways and our windows. Probably my favorite feature is how some transom windows were incorporated inside with the trim.
Absolutely, and don't forget about all the ceiling scaping. We have lots of beadwork, we have some car siding to throw up there, and all of it has a little bit different of a finish. So there's so many great things to see when it comes to trim. And don't forget what really tops everything off, maybe the jewelry of the doors, has got to be these glass handles. How cool are these glass doorknobs to really tie in that farmhouse style? So come out to Tullymore and see all of the things that we've talked about here because we would really love to show you all this trimscaping.
Well, one thing for sure, Luke, porches are in. Front porches, back porches, and what a beautiful porch we're sitting on today.
Right? I mean, could it be any more of a staple than front porches on American houses? And there's some things to take into consideration when you're doing front porches. Sometimes the front porches can just kind of be a faux porch. They're not really good for anything, unlike this one where there's plenty of room to actually sit, relax, and just kind of take in the weather.
There was a time when we said, hey, we don't want to have anything to do with the neighbors. We're going to stay to ourselves. And so we put the porch in the back. But that's changed. Now we're thinking about community, getting to know the neighbors, watching the kids play and so on. So the porch is a great place to do that.
Yeah. And another thing to take into consideration is, there's no railing on this one.
Right.
And again, most of the time, the railing is just decorative. Because unless you have a 30-inch fall off the edge of that, you don't need a railing. So we can get really creative with the design since it is just a decorative thing. You see ones that are putting X's and designs and they're doing things with wrought iron. There's just lots of good examples of ways to really dress up the front porch and still give you a little bit of a screening from the road.
Yes, and another thing to keep in mind is a lot of people now are thinking, what can I do on my front porch? For example, maybe even a swinging porch. That brings back some good memories for me. If you're going to put a swinging porch on the front porch, you need at least 6 feet depth.
Yeah, and we have a lot of examples on this tour specifically of these porches, rear porches, front porches, you name it. We've even got some that are kind of on the rear and side even a little bit, so you kind of get a couple different elements with that. So there's a lot of good examples, so if people don't really know what they're looking for, they can come out and sit in a space like this and really decide what it is they're looking for.
Come out to this extravaganza and enjoy the porches. We all know that the kitchen is a very important part of the home, but today it's that second kitchen that we want to consider. Sometimes we call it a kitchen or a kitchenette, which means it might be a little smaller, or maybe a wet bar or a morning bar or a coffee bar, but they're very important in today's new home.
And we have all of this on this extravaganza tour. The one we're standing in here is huge though. I could say easily there's seating for 12 people. This is in our Tullymore model. It has some beautiful cabinetry by Brookwood Cabinets. It's a maple cabinet. I love the backsplash. It's a black tile backsplash. And then of course the apron front sink.
Right. And today you could spend a few $1,000s or several $1,000s putting a kitchen together. But here's a stud tip. For about $500, you can put the plumbing in the wall and in the floor and be prepared for that maybe down the road.
Well, come out to the extravaganza. We have a lot of these spaces to show you on the tour.
You got anything to eat?
I don't know. Let's see.
Granite Ridge Builders invites you to come out to our spring new home tour extravaganza this Saturday and Sunday from 1 to 5. We want to see you here in these homes to show you all the latest trends, and not just virtually, but here. We would love to see and talk to you.
We have model homes along with homes that are available for sale. We have a lot of inspiration when it comes to design and furnishings. For more information with directions, visit graniteridgebuilders.com. You can download your book today. Well, kitchens are the heartbeat of the home, and this tour, we have a lot of wonderful kitchens on display, this one being no exception.
Absolutely. Now, we designed this so it is entertainment and family friendly. I love the unique island that we have the bench connected to it, and it's so great that the loft overlooks the whole kitchen space. I mean, it really invites everyone in, and that's this home, let alone the other home in Tullymore that is just perfect for entertaining with a huge, wide open, great room, kitchen setting, and then even the sunroom around the corner. I mean, what's not to love about these kitchens?
And with this tour, just to see the islands alone, this is kind of a reverse island with this little banquette. We have rectangular islands, angled islands, just about anything you can imagine is on this tour.
Absolutely. Now, you know, this kitchens are really the heart of the home, and so we wanted to make them special and get ready for you. And I think these guys are really trying to get ready for everyone to come here. What are you guys doing back there?
Hey, we're getting things ready, and I'm in the kitchen area over here where I can highlight some cabinet changes. We used to put cabinets, you know, all over the place. You couldn't put enough in. Now, we're replacing some of the uppers with shelves.
Yep.
Beautiful shelves that are easy and accessible, and they also coordinate very well with the cabinets themselves. So that's really a really popular thing. And then also appliances. Here's a dishwasher. If I didn't have my phone, I could scan the barcode. I don't know how to turn it on. But nonetheless, it's got all the buttons up here on top that are very, very convenient and ergonomically friendly. And you know what about this dishwasher? Look at the finish on this thing.
Isn't that great?
Some of these finishes are unbelievable. And the other thing you can do, you can actually bake your salmon in a dishwasher. Don't trust me, check it out on YouTube. And then also, we got this dishwasher here. The microwave here. You know, we can do a shelf, or we can actually build it in underneath the counter itself. If your microwave looks like mine, you'd want to hide it under there. But anyways, pretty neat things here.
You know, you got a lot of great things going with your appliances and the dishwasher, but with this sink, I don't even mind doing the dishes. We've got this beautiful front to it, 2 bowls here, a great faucet, and the neat thing about the sinks now, you can customize those how you want to have it. 1 bowl, 2 bowls, 9 inches deep, 11 inches deep. You can do anything. And then with the faucets and with technology, I can just ask Alexa to get the water for me so I don't have to worry about mismeasuring. I can just go, Alexa, I need 2 cups of water.
Wow. Wow. She's sharp.
You know, the kind of technology that I'm into, though, is when it makes cooking easier. So a stove, an oven just like this, I can set it to preheat when I'm on my way home. So you take out your phone, you say preheat to this temperature. By the time you get home, it's all ready to go. And of course, this one is special as well because it's ergonomically correct. It's a lot easier to open this even with one hand. So a lot of times, when you're working in the kitchen, you've only got one hand available. Makes it a lot easier to open and close.
Think about it, that
Just
door's
like
not
that.
in your way, so you have to reach really far. So again, this is really
closer.
top-notch stuff. Well, here's what you're also going to see on the tour. Cabinets, cabinets, cabinets. You are going to see everything from spice racks to different ways to store all of the things in a kitchen. And like Lonnie said, these open shelves kind of don't make sense to me because we need storage. And again, like he's pantry, pantry, pantry. You're going to see that on the tour. They're bigger and better, and that's why you can do these fun things. And then going over here to this, we're doing a lot of different types of hoods, being wood, metals, custom ones. You're going to see that on the tour also.
Yeah, range hoods are incredibly popular right now. We used to have that microwave above there, which we still do every now and then, but really range hoods are taking over. We can vent them, we don't have to. Lots of good options there. People behind this range hood, this one, just a nice brick backsplash. We've got pot fillers that people can see on this tour, which is a really cool application there. And then the ranges and the stoves you're going to see are out of this world.
Oh, yeah.
We're not doing 4 tops. We're not doing 5 burners anymore. We're not even doing 6. We're doing 8 burners anymore.
True.
And it could be gas. It could be a really cool induction cooktop, which is really user-friendly and safe for kids. So many different things you're going to see on this tour.
Yep.
Yeah, now guys, let's not forget about the refrigerator, right? So the refrigerators, they used to just have the option, okay, do you want it side by side or you want it over the top? You know, now this one has 4 doors and drawers on it. Has a flex space here that could be a chiller, a freezer, or part of the refrigerator. So it's very customizable into what you need that space to be. But then, even better yet, now it has autofill. So you just tell the refrigerator, okay, I need a gallon or 4 quarts of water to boil that pasta. You fill that up here. And even better yet, let's say you realize, I'm out of milk. All you tell is refrigerator, hey, add milk to the grocery list, and then it automatically adds it to your click list. So when you go to the grocery, you can pick it up curbside or have it delivered. So it is amazing how intelligent these appliances are.
Luke, did I hear this? Did I hear that there's a Keurig cup? You can make your coffee in your refrigerator now too.
Yep.
Next, you're going to tell me there's ice cream that can be made out of your refrigerator. You can
wise.
store it. Soft serve.
They have that too. So it's coming.
Okay.
Yep.
If nothing else, that's another reason you have to come out here and see it. Now, I think we've got to get ready for the biggest welcome we've ever had in our entire stud career. We're welcoming everybody in here. We're going to have the biggest party. Let's get ready for it. I think we are ready. Stay tuned. Okay.
Wine?
Okay.
Wonder
I
how
think
that
I've got
salmon
it.
is in the dishwasher.
We got that wine.
Granite Ridge Builders invites you to come out to our spring new home tour extravaganza this Saturday and Sunday from 1 to 5. We want to see you here in these homes to show you all the latest trends, and not just virtually, but here. We would love to see and talk to you.
We have model homes along with homes that are available for sale. We have a lot of inspiration when it comes to design and furnishings. For more information with directions, visit graniteridgebuilders.com. You can download your book today.
Wine case is just so amazing.
How cool is this to be able to have a wine party in this kind of a house? I mean, we have done so many amazing things between the lower level and all of the special features there. This main level with the kitchen and the wine grotto area, the lockers, the library room. There's even just too much to talk about. The master suite and then the upstairs. How cool are those bedrooms? So this house is one you have to come out and see, as well as all the other ones on the tour. We really made each one of them so special.
We've worked so hard to put this extravaganza together with a lot of homes in the tour. So this home again is out in Tullymore Run. This is in Leo off of Garmin Road. But for directions, please go to our website, graniteridgebuilders.com. We'll have a list of all the communities and all the homes and where to go.
You know, as you can see, we're inviting you to the biggest party we've ever had for a home tour ever. So please come out, take a look at what we're doing, and I think we need to tell everybody, what else do you think that they might want to come out and see during this huge home tour?
I mean, the big thing that I see, modern. There is not another modern home out there like the one that we have. 16-foot wide patio doors. I mean, this place is just amazing.
And don't forget about porches. There's front porches, back porches, verandas. There's just so many covered areas on the outside.
Incredible master spas. Come out and see those spas.
What about the trimscaping? This house alone has enough trimscaping to die for.
Kind of, those are all things you can see. But what about the things you can't see, like a hidden door that they're gonna have to find on their own?
They really do have to come out. Hey, time is getting away. JR, would you go ahead and close the door?
Absolutely. As always, guys, we want to thank you for spending part of your day with us. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about who we are, what we do, and why we do what we do so well, please just pick up the phone, give us a call, visit the website below. Even better yet, come out to any one of these gorgeous homes over this next weekend so we can show you what Granite Ridge has to offer.
Okay, guys, we need to toast to you, the biggest home tour you're ever going to find out here. We invite you to come out. Love to see you. This is awesome. Great job, guys. You did a great job.
Very much.